Hello everybody. How's everyone doing? This time I'm on the other side of the port. Last time I was in the marina called, it's a zone in the old town called La Marina. And now I'm in Marina Botafogo. So it's across, it's on the other side. Lots of beautiful boats. We've got Ibiza town ahead. How's everyone doing? Very strong energies these days. We went through the, look at these beauties. We went through the out of the day event or portal or however we want to call it. People going out for the day on boats. Most of these are boats to rent for charters. Yeah, so as I was saying, we went through the out of day gateway, which is on the 25th of July, and it is on the Mayan calendar. It's a day out of time, so it's literally the day before, the 24th is like the last day of the old cycle, and then the 25th is the out of day time, or out of time day, sorry. And all waiting for their people to come in, the charters. And then today, or the day after the 25th, is the day that starts the new cycle. So it's not exactly like a new year, because this day out of time is a day that is not included in the calendar. It's like out of the calendar, and it is a day out of time. So it is a day where we can reboot, we can reconnect to new portions of ourselves. All these beautiful boats. I like boats. I like everything that's got engines. Bikes, boats, even tractors. I like everything that has engines. They're busy in summer. In winter, not. In winter, everything is stilled. In summer, everything is on. Busy bee. Everybody gets busy making their money time. That's a weird color. Don't really like it. Nope. So these days we've had a lot of energy coming in. A lot of renewal energy. And we just have to go with it. No other way. Wow, look at that. Oh. Kids club. Not exactly. These are the Menorquin boats from Menorca. Very typical from there. These all wooden. Well, all wooden. Not all wooden, but the original ones are. We're getting to the big ones over there. Big yachts. Yeah, so we're into this process right now. There's a Ibiza at the end, Ibiza Old Town. It's nice because it's not too warm today. And that's a bit of a relief compared to the days that we've had. And it's not so much about the heat, it's about the humidity. We're on an island, so humidity is pretty normal. It's not something that is strange. These are the bigger ones. Yeah, big boats. It's a very different way of living, eh? Totally different. I mean, I see this and I see it like nearly like a movie, you know? I see it so, and it's not something that if only one day, no, if I go on a boat, good. Having a boat, I know what's having a boat, and because we've had small boats in the family, like, you know, little ones. But when you have a boat that you need to have anchored outside or on the port, or it's money, eh? And it's a lot of work to maintain a boat, to have it in good shape, and it's a lot of time, a lot of dedication, a lot of money. So you have to have all people that do that for you if you have the money. Or you do it yourself. And when you do it yourself, because I know it because I did it, wow. Oh, talk about time and work. I'd rather spend that in something else. So, yeah. All these beautiful boats. I see them. I like seeing them, but it's not really that I dream that one day I have one. No. Sometimes I get invited on boats. Okay, let's cross to the other side. There's a restaurant called La Calma here. I mean, look at the view it's got. Right on that old town. Oh. There's this Trasmapi boat coming in. This is the line going to Ibiza Formentera. Okay, let's go to this other side. Here we've got the Leo. Leo is part of the Pacha brand. Sort of a cabaret kind of place. And yeah, it's just quite expensive to go here. Oh, there's a little fun car. Look at the engine. You see it through here. How trippy is that? Lamborghini, no? Yep, Lamborghini. Over there across we've got more bigger ones. Here we've got the big one going to or Mallorca or Barcelona that leaves from the other side, from Talamanca. You've got a nice view on Ibiza town. The old port and the old town. And the other day we were just there at the front line, La Marina, and a few streets behind. And this is the Leo. This at night, it is full on. And the shows are really quite exceptional. They have amazing professionals, dancers, acrobats, singers. It's a high quality show. And when I went, I only went once. I was invited. It was very beautiful. I'm gonna take in here. This is a cappuccino bar, cafe, restaurant. And I was invited to a birthday. It was amazing. I mean, I was impressed. Really impressed. And here we've got more yachts. This is the big boat zone. We'll go around here and show you some more. Yeah, so we've been going through a lot of energy. Yeah, we have to take naps, and it's not really naps. It's literally like we faint. I faint. Not faint in the fainting way, but I go to sleep and I can't get out of the sleep. It's so deep. It's so profound. Here we've got these big brands. And here we've got more big boats. Yeah, so we're going through a lot. And we also have planets in retrograde right now. And everything has an effect on us. Because there's all these big brands here. I mean, Dior, Bulgari, Dolce & Gabbana. I guess they must have some clientele from these boats, but yeah, no, that's why they have them here. These shops, they don't have them in town. In town, it just wouldn't do anything. Here, at least, they can have the possibility to have people in that dynamic of buying this kind of pricey stuff. Got all the games, the toys in there. Shalimar. Oh, that's a strange one here ahead. Never seen that before. Wow. That's probably one of the Dutch brands by the shape of it. Dutch making. Very strange. I don't know if I like it. Very weird. I don't know if it's a tank or a boat. So strange. Yeah, we're not going to go all the way down to more of them. I'm going to start walking back to the center. Taking the same road. There's a lot of movement at this time because a lot of the charters, they leave around 10ish, between 10 and 11. Nice eucalyptus. So we're going back through the same path. So with all the energies we've been dealing with these days, like we've got, it's getting more intense because we can deal with more amount of energy that is coming in. And that's really giving us more opportunity to go with this shift, to allow the shift to happen. Let's take the walk here. We'll have less cars and people. On this walk, and we're walking back to the center, to Ibiza town. So we're going to the other side. Have to make a bit of a loop, and Here ahead on the right, we've got the Grand Hotel, which is quite ugly. And it's where the casino is. Before, the casino used to be just beside it, just in that gap beside. And it used to be a smaller, local looking like building. The casino, small thing. And it became part of this Grand Hotel project. So we have this enormous hotel, and then on the side you've got this casino, and you've got different restaurants in it that are renowned, at least in Europe, with big cooks and big names. Everything's big here. Big boats and big cars and big names and big. In summer, it's all about that. And clubs. Sí, Casino de Ibiza. Yeah. If you like it, I guess it's fun. I've never been into casinos. I don't really like that atmosphere. So, with all what we're dealing with, we're literally moving out of realities. We're shifting realities, and it's quite tricky because we don't really know what's going on. We don't really relate to the changes that we're going through because it's totally unknown. It's totally new. See, this is a Grand Hotel. It looks like a jail, man. It's ugly. Yeah, so it can be very tricky because we don't have the same rhythms we used to. Nothing functions the way it used to. You know, you might not have as much work as you had before, or or you do have a lot and you are unable to detach yourself from it. So it can be the extreme on each side. Like you can't find, or you can't deal with the amount you've got. So the extremes. This is a new hotel they're finishing now. I don't know if it's going to be hotel or apartments. It could be apartments. These are little ones, little boats, but also chartered. And there you've got the ship agents and where you can rent boats. So you can rent them, then they stock them in, or you can have your boat stocked in, like stacked in. So we just have to deal with what we're going through. There's no other way through. And if we start this journey, this process of changing, of shifting into the new, and we feel that call and we start going through it, and we have the natural response of struggle, of not wanting, then we can go through a lot more. Because the more the resistance, the more the difficulty. So, I would suggest that to allow more, to observe more, so you're aware of what's going on, so you can allow more. It's just a big deal that we're going through. And we've never gone through this, so it's not something that we can relate to, or we can ask our parents, or look in books, search for information of what has happened in the past, to relate to it, to be able to have that as a reference, because this is the first time we're going through this. Harley. And the only way we can deal with this is going through it individually, because it's a unique process for each one of us. It's not a one way. So we just have to find a way through. Bike. Okay, everyone, I'm getting closer to the center. Yeah, just wanted to give a bit of a check-in with you guys, because what we're going through is beyond what we even understand. It is so big. It is way bigger than anything we can even describe. So we just have to learn how to go with it, and that's it. And listen to our bodies, be gentle with ourselves, take some time off, rest more, drink more water than normally, choose more carefully the food you put in yourselves. The food is not only what you put in your belly, it's also what you talk about, what you watch on whichever device. If it's TV, definitely has not much to bring. So the mainstream is definitely not bringing much that is nourishing. So more in choosing, be much more choosy. Look at the line of cars going into town. They think they're gonna park. Oh dear. Yeah, there's no parking. There is one a parking lot that is so expensive that it will only happen once to you. You leave your car there for a few hours. You know, the time to go for a walk, the time to go for lunch or coffee, whatever, and you come back, you've got 20 euros of parking. What? It's like the whole digestion just got hijacked. That's an oldie, Mutoguzzi. So yeah, all these cars coming in. The problem on such a small island is the cars, the amount of cars. It's crazy. In summer, it's just a problem. You get blocked on the roads, you don't move, traffic jams, and then you can't park. People, international, holiday, people coming here on holiday, they have denounced that in international newspapers. I went to Ibiza, I couldn't park. I tried 10 times to go to Ibiza town to go and have dinner there. I couldn't park. I went back to the hotel. Yeah. Okay, guys. Just be gentle with yourselves. Be aware of what you put in yourselves. Conversations, environments, people, and all sorts of foods for the souls, foods for the body, for the mind, for your heart, because it does a big difference, a very big difference. And that way you support yourself. If you're careful, if you're more choosy, if you have to say no to certain invitations or to certain appointments, to allow yourself to do that. Okay, everyone. Have a nice one and talk to you soon. Bye bye then. Much love.